Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday, November 1st. I just realized I'll be looking a hot mess on this camera because I'll be hopping on after work. So I'm not so much upset that I look like a hot mess hopping on the camera, although I'm a little bit, but more of less than an hour ago, I was out on the streets looking like this. Like, whoa, I already know my eyebrows melting because they always melt by 4-5. But I don't know. My camera, I'm on my iPad, and I'm normally on my Elite HP laptop, and it ain't like the camera super good, where the resolution is fabulous. It's okay. It's acceptable, but they both show be catching all my perfect imperfections. My word. My forehead's so greasy, and normally as soon as I come home, I wipe this off. Sometimes even in the car because it bothered me so bad. Um, So yeah, I might have to get it together before I start hopping on the camera. But again, I'm not gonna spend time putting on my eyebrows just to get on the camera, not in the evening. So maybe I'll do this like on a Saturday or something. Um, Shoot, that's probably the only time I'd have after I did my makeup real slow and got ready because I do it fast speed for work. I've been doing it at home before I go to work the last couple of days, and it actually makes me feel good walking to work already done up. But then it take away my whole 30, 40 minutes early that I want to get to work. But whatever, feel good coming to work. Although there's people at work who get on my nerves, and I don't feel great halfway in the day. But I'll say the last couple of days, I've been pretty zen. Yesterday, I had to get some things straight with a few people, and it's probably gonna be some fallout from that. I have the support of my supervisor, so that's all that matters. Mm, but the person who get on my nerves has the support of their supervisor. But we'll see how that plays out. In the meantime, I say my prayers when I get to work. No, I don't say them the moment I wake up or the moment my feet hit the floor because I just don't remember. But I talk to some people about it, and they're like, "That's okay, as long as you just say it." I say I usually don't remember to put my makeup on, like especially on Sunday. Sunday is one day I spend a lot of time putting my makeup. Not that I put a lot of makeup on, but like I get ready for church. Um, and so I might not remember to turn on the car, but that's okay. So lately, on its own, the Spirit has been calling me to pray when I get to work. A lot of times I'm already at work because I ain't at home. We're going to talk about that on a different story. But, and I just do it, and it's really nice when I'm there early, when nobody else is there. And part of it probably is because I've been watching this Christian kind of podcast. I've been listening to my gospel music when I get to work. I don't pull out the Bible, but I do Google Bible scriptures, scripture of the day, and I'll go to 2, 3 different websites to find one that really hit me, and I share them, and it makes me feel uplifting, and I'm hoping the people I share them with are uplifted as well. But it helps me get my faith out throughout the day and stuff, and it feels good. So, that might contribute to how I'm able to get through my day. Who knows? Oh, Lord, I don't mean to diverge from you, but I'm feeling like I got raccoon eyes going on. The doctor said I need to start getting 8 hours sleep, and I'm like, who has time to get 8 hours sleep for real? I got to get up at 6 at the latest. Again, to start work at 8, and I only live 12 minutes away from my job, but excuse me, I don't just straight get ready when my feet hit the floor. I go wash dishes or load the dishwasher or clean the stove, get my diffusers with oil, do laundry. I do everything but get ready. If I really got ready, I could get ready in an hour if I straight got ready. I mean, my hair takes 4 minutes. Today I took about a good 6 or 7 because I used 2 different combs. I had a pick and a comb. I was just playing with it. But in general, it's not like I have the hair. And I kind of speed when I do the eyebrows. I got this new pencil where I don't even have to clean them with the concealer, although I have been doing it just because it's sitting there. And this pencil came in one of them eyebrow packs or kits, and I don't know which one it was, which brand. The writing on it is so small I can't tell because I'm like, oh, I need this. It's really, really dry, but it's precise. So initially I was like, this will be perfect when I'm working out, so I'm not spending time putting on eyebrows. I went to work Sunday, and all I did was, not Sunday, not work, oh my goodness. I went to church Sunday, and all I did was put on my eyebrows. I didn't put on no concealer, nothing. And everybody was like, oh my God, your makeup is stunning. So whatever. But okay, I done just went all around the world and back. Talking about the makeup, talking about Sunday. I don't even know. Okay, I don't even know where I was at, but life is okay, up and down, but it's okay. Um, I started back walking a few weeks ago, as some of you guys saw on Facebook, but it be hot as hell or cold as hell here. Not cold as hell, but raining. But it's about to get to where it's cold as hell. September, October. By the end of October, it'll be snowing again. So, where did my summer go? Where did my spring go? Where did my 4 seasons go? Because it was snowing in May. So y'all didn't got me out here in Colorado on the humbug in a dream. Talking about this 4 seasons. Summer is fucking over. It's September. Now it seems like it was just June and I was just in San Francisco. July, August. 2 months. Yeah, it's been. We in a whole other quarter now. September, October, November, December. That's the fourth. No, 1 more month for the fourth quarter. Whatever. But I digress. However, the jobs, health, insurance has 2 health clubs. It's not like a 24-hour fitness. It's like literally just like an employee health club. It's open to like 8, 9 o'clock at night, but it opens at 5:36. So it's free for employees. And I've already, shut down my 24-hour fitness account only because the one close to me had closed. And I wasn't going hardly anyway, so it was like, let me reclaim $31.99 in my life. I'm trying to fucking bring my budget down. I mean, I make good money, but I'm still broke because I pay so much rent. No matter, this is the story of my life until I get another job, like a side job or a spouse, a roommate, a life partner, or let's go half on this rent, on this mortgage. You got 2 bedrooms, I got 2 bedrooms. This is gonna be the story of my life. All my money going in all kinds of insurances. I know I'm overinsured, but I have a kid, so yeah. So I went ahead and closed that membership for 24 because I was never going. So I'll try to work the employee facility just so I can say even if a couple days a week. After work, I go up there and work out or hit a class and try on Saturday to get my nice, good long workout in, my walk, my hike, because the hike brings me peace of mind. It's kind of my therapy. And then once the snow comes, you don't do shit. So, yeah, so I'm just trying to do other things to get it together. Started back writing. Not saying I have any results to my writing yet. I haven't pieced anything together, but I started, so it's a start. I believe I'm doing a speech at my Toastmasters Club on Monday, and I wrote nothing. And I didn't go this Monday because I had too much work to do. So I think I'm doing a speech. I better text somebody and find out. And if so, I better try to come up with a speech. Oh my goodness, but it's not going to be memorized. Coming up with it won't be the problem, but it won't be memorized. And I don't perform like that. Which means I better just give myself a theme and just do a talk. That's what I'm going to have to do and just say my next speech. Give myself a month or something to write a masterpiece. But it's going to have to be a talk. So, I still have to come up with a theme. I could write about my future hubby. Hey, I know that's taboo because there's so many podcasts now about relationships. It's like I never noticed none of these before. And then I discovered Dear Future Wifey with Terrace or Whitfield. And now it's like Hello Hubby. It's all these Christian couples, these married couples with their podcasts. It's all over the place. Maybe that's supposed to motivate me or something. To not give up on love or meet my person. I did give up on my crush. I did. The door is still open because we're in the same. We worship in the same place. So meaning if something happens or changes, it's still opportunity. But I don't even know nothing about him to even know if I like anything past what I already like. I initially was like, I might not be his type. I know I'm not. But as far as, I don't know his type as far as dating, but as far as, he's a man of God. And no, they're the preacher, but he's a man of God. And first time I saw him, he was doing a sermon on virtuous women. And not to get too much into the religion part of it, but he was talking about These days, women have as many tattoos as men, and you know, initially, tattoos was for like gangs and people in prison. And I was like, "Why are you talking about me?" That's what I was thinking. I only got two, one on my arm, and I don't care what nobody say. This tattoo is hot as hell. Despite the words, it's hot as hell. First of all, thank you. The other one is on my upper thigh, and you can't see it unless I'm letting you see it. So I'm like, why are you talking about me? Then he was talking about how some women have as many numbers as men as far as bodies in the bedroom and stuff. And I was like, now you're getting people business. And I'm like, dude, how many numbers you got? Now that I've been watching all these podcasts and they talking about abstinence and all that stuff, I'm like, shoot, he might be a virgin. But no, he used to be in the world, so I doubt it. I don't know. But he might be a now waiting to marriage person, who knows? And so I say all that to say, um, everybody on this thing waiting to marriage stuff. No, that wasn't the original point, but it brings me to this point as far as celibacy and abstinency. Not celibacy, because celibacy is like you're giving up forever. Abstinence is like you're giving up right now for whatever cause. So all these people are talking about now, they're waiting for God, waiting till they get married. These are all the people on these religious podcasts, and these are people who've had sex before, they got kids and ex-husbands. And it made me think, that kind of aligned with partially where my feeling was. Not so much I have to wait till I get married, but meaning the next person needs to be the last person. The next person I'm with intimately is going to be the last person, because I want to be with my life partner. But that doesn't mean we have to be married. And I'm still going back and forth with that, because I'm hearing some of the the justifications for waiting till your husband. It's like he really into you, he gonna wait. My thing is, it ain't even about if he gonna wait. It's about, do I want to even get married? Am I gonna go through with it, even if I met the one? Yes, I've always wanted to be a wife and just like have someone who's just like, we're playing house, so to speak. And I don't mean in a fake way, like you're pretending to do married things, but you're not really happy in the surface. I mean, we're doing husband and wife type things. And I go back with the fact that you don't have to be married to do that. Like, if y'all know what y'all is and y'all commitments and stuff, and I've seen it with my eyes, people who connection so deep and it's like marriage, and you don't have to have a title. On the flip side, I get the argument then, if you're going to do all that, why not? And I still don't know that bothers me. But the part that do bother me, or that would be an issue for me, is making a commitment with somebody. And because you don't have that paper, you can't do other legal stuff, health stuff. You didn't spend the life with somebody for 10, 15 years, and their mama can fly into the hospital and decide whether to or to not pull the plug. Y'all might have built a life together financially, but you're not married, not to make it about possessions, but just to mean it about, that's where having the legality of it for me would be an issue, because I feel like when tragedies or important things happen, you look at rank, natural rank, sister, brother, mother, father, whatever, natural rank, spouse. And it's like, no matter if we didn't talk, we were estranged, if that's my sister and you the cousin, or you the distant cousin, bitch, fall the fuck back. You know what I mean? But also what that person is in your life, so you do got to consider that. So if the sister, cousin, dog, frog, whoever, if you know they had that bond, you have to like let them in. It's not to say they still outrank you, but it's about saying, but I know that y'all had that bond. So with that being said, that's like, okay, for instance, I've told my best friend, she's supposed to handle all the stuff, and she kind of feel like my son is of the age he can do it. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, you're supposed to handle the shit. Well, I know I got a friend, Charnay, who I'd want to be involved, I just would. She don't know all my little idiosyncrasies like Robinette would, but I know her heart, And I know that she'd be able to get stuff done where Robinette might be a melting pot. And I never thought Robinette would be a melting pot. But she became a melting pot when Mika died. And that's because her and Mika had their own relationship. But if I'm her best friend, then she gonna definitely be a melting pot. So, but with that, and I think Tanisha would be okay sitting there having a drink and not having to be a boss. So that's okay. Those are my 3 best friends. But there's a Shanae. And Shanae's a cousin. But they know that they would just have to deal with Shanae. That would be like if my sister Mika was still alive, and something happened to me, and Mika's a sister, she outrank everybody. But I think she know my relationship with Shanae, for better or for worse. I can't divorce her or nothing. She comes back, but it's cool. I think for better or for worse, she would know that, okay, I'm a sister, I'll pull rank, but I know you and Keisha like this. You know what I mean? So, but you gotta put all that shit in writing. But I'm not saying all that to be morbid or be talking about that. What the fuck was the point of everything I was saying? This is the problem of having one-sided conversation, because you ain't gotta like keep you on track. Why am I talking about plans and death? I don't even know why I got on that. That was important. Damn. It's hard being so brilliant that you're dumb sometimes. I'm like a semi-genius and an airhead all at the same time. I hate it. Oh my God, I hate my personality. It's a struggle because I'm like 3-4 really people. I'm not saying I'm civil, but I am like multiple somethings. Like my personalities, I got names and they don't talk and take over. But I mean, the different aspects of my personality is so varying that whatever. We're gonna get off that for now. What was the point? Okay, talking about the man and the husband forever. Oh yeah. Okay, the point of getting married. For legality purposes. And my best friend Robin, it always says marriage is nothing but a legal contract. It ain't about love. It's legal. It's meaning to say why she just fight, why she don't necessarily have to be married, because then you got other things you got to take in consideration. You know what? This camera is showing every fucking thing. I see what's on my refrigerator, the TV, they're not even close. This lens is popping. Now, when I have on a laptop camera, it shows a whole different vantage point. It don't show all this. Oh, yeah, it do look like I'm a back rag. But I think everybody puts shit on top of the refrigerator. But, that bothers me because I'm going to be doing this every day. I got to clean it up. But I can't clean the refrigerator and buy the TV. That's my little coffee station. Right now, it look a mess, but it's a coffee station. Eventually, when I get really into my podcast, and I'll just have to set up the room. But that's what I make up room or shoe. In my office. I don't think it can be my... Yeah, I think I'll have to start doing my podcast with my nice ass, beautiful new dining table, my glass dining table. Which you wouldn't see because the camera would be on the table, so whatever. But now this is just me getting used to speaking out and talking. And I will say, the days I do this helps me to not be in my feelings so much. So... Anywho, what else is there to talk about? Really nothing else. I'll still pray that God, if you really know that you ain't sending nobody know my way, please get all these desires from out of me. Please. I beg you. Man. I've already made terms with the fact that I'm probably the sacrificial lamb and all that. Not that I want it to be, and that sounds so sad. I got so much love to give. And if it's a dude who acting right, like he gets the homemade gourmet salads and man, maybe we'll leave their lives over gourmet salad. Not saying that's what I'm making for. I'm just using that as an example. Maybe that's a bad example. Gourmet salad's what about. That's what I'm saying basically. I don't want no man who leave their wife. I don't want a man who marry. I don't even know that I want a man. Damn sure don't want one who marry. Got a boo, a babe, or whatever. Really, I need somebody who, where I'm at, not like emotionally hurt or scarred from dating, not just had a heartbreak or whatever, but not who like spouse searching either. Like I need to find my ever today. Somebody who cool, neutral, who want a little bit more than a good time. That's where I want to start. And I say that I do want a forever person. Not saying a husband, not saying not a husband, but right now, like we kicking and we're dating and recording. That's what I do want. But I'm okay with, for now, just hanging out and kicking it. I'm busy, you busy. That's kind of what I desire to start off with. And then just see how I feel about it. Last time I did this, after a few days with somebody who was really feeling me, I was just like, oh my God, I ain't ready for this meeting because I don't trust nobody. And I remember my cousin was like, who hurt you? That's what a man gonna say to you. And I kind of pulled away from that dude. And then the very next dude I talked to, Mr. Sexy Romantic, swept me off my feet and we was kicking it real tough. And then he just went and was gone. And I was like, I can't deal with that either. So we go back to if God is going to even put people in my presence who worth my presence. I've always said, okay, I think there's 2 perfect men out there for me. Not even perfect, but 2 men who are made for me out there. And it's a matter of God blesses me to 1, meet him, 2, give him a chance, and 3, not run him away, and then 4, realize he is the one. So now I say, he might have to come with a note. The note gonna be having notarized, 2 forms of ID. I'm gonna need your thumbprint. We're gonna need some blood, some spit, something. I gotta know for sure he came from God. Because I might be looking at you like, shit, he might have came from the devil. Who knows? Never trust a big butt in the smile. That boy is poison. He's dangerous. You feel me? I'm vulnerable. Anywho, I don't even know how this shit sound with these on. This is noise canceling. I got music playing on the background, but you probably can't hear it. Alexa, turn the volume up. I don't know it's playing, but the beat jamming. Is that your over? Alexa, turn the volume up. Alexa, turn the volume up. If I just got my lazy ass up and picked up my cell phone, I'd turn the volume up myself, but I don't feel like it. So, I'm not about to hold you guys. I'm just rambling. These is my standard shades I've been trying for the last couple days. Oh, they need to be clean because they are dirty and foggy, but I thought these was cute. I gotta pull out some of the glasses I've been wearing, and I gotta go get some more. Give me about 2 or 3 pair of glasses. That would make me feel so good. It's so good. My flex part. Oh, maybe I'll do that. I have an appointment though. I know I need to get my eyes looked at. I think America's Best is calling me. Oh, and I need to go by Best Buy. That's over right there anyway because my Keurig broke. Or kind of there. We'll talk about that another day. When we start electrical fire. Out to the bow. We'll talk about that another day. But maybe I'll make a plan for America's Best for next week. And then I can be prepared. I can gather up all my broke glasses and give me some new ones. Maybe get 1 pair really now. Ooh, I was looking like this morning. At 7 o'clock. I had on red and brown lipstick. My eyebrows were not greasy. I had this cute little leopard print dress that my auntie mailed to me. I was popping. Anywho, I digress. Yeah, so I'm going to get it together. You know, where it's more of a vibe with my music. And you can smell my incense through the phone. Right now, you can't smell nothing, which is probably good for you to be on my business anyway. And so I'm just getting through each day. That's all I'm doing. Trying to get by. Trying to make it. Won't stop thinking he out there. He been in my head for years, but whatever. I don't want my focus to be on a man because then I don't want to be separated, desired. I don't want to transfer grief to desire or be obsessed. Don't want to wish for something that I might not get because God told me to have it. Not just, I might not meet the right man, but God might just don't want me to have him. 2, I don't go out nowhere and I don't meet no man nowhere. And then when I do see a man, I don't want to be all thirsty and shit. I don't know when somebody flirting when they not. It's just been a while. Anywho, I done just said a bunch of different things. Y'all forgive me. I'll be back with you later. Peace.